put on some music. I hate when this happens. Because people just leave. And I get it. But my internet's great. And I don't know what's happening with this bullshit. I'm chalking it up to Streamlabs because it just kept going in a loop saying, like, restarting, restarting, restarting. Like, why are you restarting? I never told you to restart. You're back. We back. Alright. Thanks for staying around, guys. Holy shit. That ruins my day when that happens. It makes me so angry. Love your TikToks. Thank you, Brody. OBS Studios is better than Screenlabs. What do I have? Oh, I have Streamlabs. Yeah, but OBS Studios is less intuitive, and I'm a dumbass. So, I need big buttons that say what to do. Does that make sense? Streamlabs is more comfy. Exactly. I'm too much of a dum-dum. But let's jump into the next one. Did it fucking stop again? I do have Ethernet. I have the best internet. I have 2 ping on Valorant. I have good internet. Did it freeze again? How do you call it the Discord? You gotta get in the queue. Everyone reload. We're good? Alright. Before I get into a call with someone, I want to make sure we're good, because I don't want to ruin someone's fucking... Okay. Onion salad?
Hi.
Hi.
I have a story for you today.
Okay, I'm here for it.
So, there's this guy in my class in school who is sort of flirting with all the girls. He's trying to be a fuckboy, but he's not getting any girls.
Okay.
And one time I was joking with him, and I said, I'm home alone today. I think you should come over. And I thought we were joking, but he didn't think so, so he just followed me home.
Okay.
And we ended up watching a movie, and it was really fun. And he brought his friend, and he locked his friend in my closet. And then we started making out and shit. And he asked if we could go into my brother's room and take it further.
Okay.
And I said no, obviously, and I threw him out. And he lied to everyone and said that we did.
Okay. How old are you?
15.
Okay. So, you know, I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. You let the wolf in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're 15. I'm not going to blame you. But in the sense of, you saw all the red flags before this happened, right? He wanted to be a fuckboy and it wasn't working out. But then he came over and it was fun. And then you made out and it was fun. And then he was a creep and now he's lying. And like, you know, it's a good lesson in the sense of knowing the red flags in shitty dudes. And that's all that you saw was red flags. But he's, you know, whatever, kind of cute. You made out a little bit. But now he's lying about you. And that's going to happen because he's a piece of shit. He's a psychopath and he just wants all the attention. And he wants to be known as a kid who can play. And that's embarrassing for him. However, in terms of getting your, you know, people who know they're lying or whatever, like, focus on your friends. Because the people who spread those rumors aren't your friends. And they're just, you know, part of the problem. But at the end of the day, it's a learning lesson. Who are you going to give your time to? You gave your time to an idiot, and he was an idiot about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's sort of friends with everyone where I live. And so if he tells one of his friends, that friend's gonna tell another person, and now everyone thinks that. And if I go out in town with my friends that doesn't think that, someone will shout at me. Like,
Have you called them out?
I've called him out on it several times, and he was like, no, I never did that.
Okay. I think you got to make a bigger stink about this. You got to get a petition going. You got to get a campaign going. Let everyone know that he's lying.
Yeah, we tried. I got my friends, because I have some popular friends. and I got all of them to tell their friends that it wasn't true. But for some weird reason, everyone thinks that I'm lying because they think it's because it's embarrassing for me or something.
Well, first of all, it is embarrassing for you because this kid's a loser. And that's why it would be
Yeah,
embarrassing for you. But first of all, I don't think this is going to be a bigger issue 3 months down the line. Things move quickly when you're a kid, and I'm not saying it. I don't want to put down your suffering right now, but in terms of hope, it's going to be all over soon. But in the meantime, you know who you are. You know what you did. Your friends know what you did. He's just spreading rumors because he's a fucking loser, and that's going to come back and bite him in the ass one day. Because he's probably going to do it to another girl, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, this is a pattern. But just wait it out in terms of letting people know, do your best work. It's not going to get around as much, but it's not going to be an issue soon. Just, you know who you are and you know what you did. This kid's a loser. And losers always get found out. So just wait it out. Okay?
okay.
Okay. Also, where are you from?
Norway.
Norway. God damn. I do so well up
You're
there.
forgetting every time.
I know. You people. All of you. The Dutch, the Norwegians, the Swedish. What's that called? Scandinavia? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scandinavia.
Well, I'm glad I do well over there. But I wish you the best of luck, Onion Salad, okay?
Yeah,
All right. Bless your heart.
bless your heart. Bye.
Bye. What's the Discord? It should be in the bio of the Twitch stream. Ugh, that guy's a major L. I agree. Dutch people aren't Scandinavian. I know. I knew that when I said it. Up next, we have Penta. I thought you were in the military, baby. Welcome back, Penta. Bones.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, so this is my first time doing this, so I'm very nervous.
Okay, I'm here for it.
So this is a long story, so I hope you're ready. There was this girl that I worked with, and we started off as friends at this. Things were all good. And I started having an infatuation with this girl. Little problem though, she had a boyfriend. So I tried to get over it. I eventually start, hanging out with my friends, getting back into my hobbies, just king shit. And I come back to that job one day to actually indulge in a service, and she's there, and she's trying to. She's dropping. I feel like she's dropping hints.
Okay.
So afterwards, I come back and she informs me that she is moving to college 3 hours away. And now we've started talking over text. Things have started to get a bit dry. I don't know if it's something I did or I said beforehand.
No. No.
So
That's not what's happening. Are you both?
What do you think?
Are you both seniors?
We are. So she is. We've both graduated. Yes.
Okay. And are you going to college?
I am currently. I'm currently going to online courses for music production and music promotion. I'm trying to get into the music industry.
Okay. I've talked about this before on the show, but everyone thinks and knows it's a mistake to go into college dating someone, which is a bummer. But, it's a wave of hate that comes every year where people break up right before college or at the very least like Thanksgiving when they're in college. Because people don't,
Yeah.
It's a thing where they don't want to be single or they don't want to be in a relationship when they get to college. It's just the culture. And I think that even though you're doing nothing wrong, she probably wants to be cut loose, which is a bummer.
So should I just like stay friends and
Yeah.
do my own thing at the moment?
Yes. I mean, if there's no bad blood and you still like them as people, I have no problem with you guys staying friends. I don't think that's a mistake at all. But it's just one of those things where when you go to college, first of all, when they're in college, it's hard to, that's why relationships fail. It's not just because they want to be single. It's just really hard to keep a relationship during college. And it's better to just let things end peacefully and then maybe reunite it later on than it is to let things get really bad before they break up. You know what I mean?
In a sense, yeah. So you're telling me that I should let her do her thing, do my thing, and then if at some point down the road things happen, let them happen.
Yes. Yes.
So kind of like the thing of if you love it, set it free kind of idea.
Yes. Whatever that cheesy song is. If you only know you love it when you let it go. Whatever that is. Yes. I think that's the best option. Plus, your life's about to open up too. Like, it's good to figure out yourself during these times. This is when you're supposed to be doing that. So I think it's healthy for everyone. Just let
All
it
right.
slip for the moment.
Yeah.
But also, don't take it personally. That's one thing you got to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, dude. Like, it's like, the baby bird's leaving the nest. And, like, the mom can't get upset about that. Things are just, this is how life goes when you turn 18 or 19 or whatever the fuck. All right?
All right. Thank you, Father.
No problem, bro. Bless your heart.
Yep.
Almost fucking banned him again. I don't know why I keep doing that. Dex, what are you doing in the chat? I saw you made fun of my mustache. You want to talk about facial hair? He thinks he can grow a better beard than me. The only reason he can is because I have alopecia, and I'm working on that. Tucker giving legit advice gives me the chills. Dex, get in the queue real quick. Or hop in. Are you in the Down Bad Discord? I want to talk to you real quick. Hop into the Down Bad Hangout if you're in the Discord. I haven't talked to you on the show. Dex is my brother, and he talks a lot of shit. And I just want to get him, give him a little chat real quick. Hold on. Where is he? This loser. This POS. Are you playing a game right now? Oh, you are playing a game. Hold on. Join that code. I sent you a DM. Pick up the code. I've seen you on TikTok, though. I thought I'd check out your stream. We're having a lot of fun. I'm about to yell at my brother real quick. If you can figure it out. How are you still not in here, bro? I'm so mad I was in the queue for like 3 hours and I'm out now. I'm going to cry. I don't know why that would happen. Dex. Dex. Okay. Never mind. You absolute moron. Moving on to the next person. Gabe. No, I don't want to just call you. No. No. You idiot.
Oh.
Gabe. Hello?
Hello, Father Tucker. How you doing?
Good. What can I do for you?
Hi, it's been a while. You might not remember me. I mean, it's been like a week. I don't know. Um, I'm gonna try to make this short because I'm at work and somebody might interrupt us. Anyways, I'm here for an update. Remember that I came last time for breakup advice?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you probably don't. You have so many people come
Right.
here.
Yes.
I'll try to help you catch up. Okay, so basically, I was the guy who was having trouble because I was too nice and I didn't want to break up with somebody and I was having trouble how to do it and I wanted advice. And you gave me some pretty, nice advice, and also it confirmed what my thoughts were thinking because I was also thinking of ways to do it. So I'm gonna give you the story of how it went, what happened, etc. Uh, basically, on my way there, I was thinking, what should I say? What should I do? I was having basically a panic attack, so I
Right.
decided sit down, think about it, take out a notepad from your phone, and start writing. So for some people that might not know, I have dyslexia. So I was like, there's no way you're gonna go and say it up front, like try to think things from your head. You're gonna sit down and write it because if I was gonna start rolling down all these ideas, I bet I would say something dumb.
Right.
Anyways, I sat down on the bus or whatever I took that day, I don't remember exactly, and I started writing. And I was like this and that, and I need to work on myself, and basically I found reasons that could make it sound nicer, and I also made sure to um, put the phrase "I want to break up" in the middle of the two paragraphs that I wrote.
Right.
and then I put other things under it to make it sound a bit easier. Because if you ask me, it's better to end a conversation or a paragraph with something nice than to end it with the worst thing. So like I would make a giant build up, and then at the end I want to break up, right?
Yeah, you gave her a shit sandwich.
Oh shit! Shut up.
That
Okay, so
well, that's what it's called. You come in with a good, like a solid statement, a bad thing in the middle, and then you end it happy. That's a sandwich with shit in the middle. It's a shit sandwich. So you played
yeah.
that method. It's a respectable method. Okay.
Okay. I guess I don't want to call it that, but anyways. So I got off the bus and the metro or whatever I took to go there. Let's just say my heart was pounding so fast, I thought it was gonna get out of my body and start running for some reason and win
Right.
the Olympics. That's how fast.
Hmm.
Anyways, so I wrote it all down. I made sure to recheck it, put some extra things I wanted, and then I met her there. I pulled her aside. There's like a little plaza, you could say, right next to the metro where I met her. And I'm like, here, let's sit down. I want to talk about something important. I had told her on text that we're meeting up to talk something important at first. So I gave her my phone with the text on, and I was like, "Listen, I have dyslexia and everything, so I decided to write everything down since it's so important, and I want you to read it." I gave her the phone. Let's just say I was watching her the whole time while she was reading it because Jesus Christ. Sorry about the phone, by the way.
You're good.
Anyways, and basically, one second, let me give the phone away so it doesn't disturb us. Okay, sorry, getting back to it.
Hmm.
Basically, what happened after she read it was I didn't expect this, right? Like, I was really scared that I would see her cry or something around those sorts. She read it, and surprisingly, she turned around and said, "I understand." I immediately went in for a hug, hugged her for like, I don't know, a few seconds at least. To try to comfort her as much as I can. Somehow it went better than I thought. It's like I might be over um estimating it, but it was like, I don't know, 5 or 3 minutes. Like it was instant. Like it took an instant for all this to go down.
Right.
After she read it, like I said, she said she understood. She didn't cry. She didn't like try to argue with me. I asked her, "Do you have any questions? Are you okay with this?" etc. And she was always okay, okay. I mean, of course, she seemed sad. There was no way to avoid that. Of course, she was gonna
Yeah.
be sad, and I also felt really bad, but I didn't have any choice. But I do want to say for those out there that are currently listening and having the same kind of trouble with me, because I'm guessing I'm not the only one, it's not as bad as it seems. It is better to let yourself go because, like, now I feel very, very, very great that I'm not in this commitment anymore under those circumstances. But yes, it is different with every girls. If you break up with somebody, that doesn't mean they will turn around and just say, "Yes, I understand," and not do anything. Some may argue, some may cry, but honestly, it still broke my heart in some kind of way, but it was meant to be. You know what I mean?
Yes. I think yours was better than most. I've never heard of that
Yes.
method in my life before. I thought you were just writing it out so you remember what you're gonna say. Just handing. It was like you texted her a breakup in person, which is wild. But I'm glad it worked
Yeah.
out. And in the sense, like it probably can go and will go worse than that. But in the
Mhm.
grand scheme of things, you did the right thing. You got out, and I'm glad it went peacefully. I'm glad it was able. Glad you listened to me, and I'm glad it worked out. Just breaking up with someone always sucks. So, good
Yeah,
advice.
really.
Thanks for the update, and I hope chat learns from
Yeah.
this experience.
Thank you very much, Faber. Take care.
No
Bye
problem.
bye.
Bye bye. Dex.
All right, yeah. Hi.
Hey.
First, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I don't like the way you're talking to me earlier. Okay? I had to sit here for 10 minutes through that unbelievably wholesome person's story.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you talk to me like that. You sent me a bad link, bro. It's not like that was on me. I'm just putting that. All right, and that's it.
Okay. Some
Okay.
things. Now I gotta yell at you now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You came in the chat. One of the first things you said was, "It gives me the chills when I give good advice."
That was the last thing I said.
What would
So
you
settle down.
Did you say other shitty things about me?
I said the mustache thing, which I stand by, and I think there's not one person in the chat who's looking at your face right now who wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, it's like you dye your mustache."
I shave
like,
the rest of it and leave the mustache. That's how a mustache works.
It's like you turn down the
Pigment?
the toner
Yeah.
on your yeah.
You know why? Because I shaved the rest of my face. That's how
Yeah,
a mustache works.
No, you
Stupid
you know,
observation.
I share all. I
Secondly.
shave my whole. Okay.
Secondly,
Yeah.
I always give good advice.
No, that's not what I said. I said like genuine advice. Did I say good advice? I meant genuine, like you're trying hard to give people real advice. And it's uncomfortable for me to watch, that's for damn sure. And I think that if you were to sit there and watch me give someone genuine advice,
my toes would curl because it wouldn't be good advice.
No, that is we've been over this on this chat. I give very good advice for short-term, high-end short-term results. If you don't want to think about consequences and you want to get something, I can get you there.
I'm pretty sure if you Googled the definition of bad advice, that would be the definition of it.
Are we looking to check boxes, or are we looking to be concerned about the things that
Your
are going to happen
future.
afterwards?
Your future. Yes, that's.
Well, we're not going to be ruining our future. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
You're ruining someone else's future. That's what giving advice is. That's why it's bad advice.
No. I mean, like, as if I were the person in their shoes. Like, the person no. I'm not. Has my future been ruined by my decisions in the past? I'm chilling. I'm 28. I made it.
You got lucky. I mean? You got lucky.
Yeah.
You're practically in hiding at this point.
But people, I'm telling you that like it's like I get you 3 good years. You want 3? I'm like the Illuminati. Give me your soul for 3 years, and we can get you where you want to be. I'm happy to get you there.
Bobby, can you get yourself into this? Oh, I think the confession booth is only 2 people. Because someone wants.
I think so.
Yeah, sadly, I would love like a kid. So there's a kid who got dumped by a girl, right? And he can't get over her. What's your advice for him?
All right. You need to immediately find, like, you don't have to. I mean, what can I like be candid?
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you would do if you were on the show.
Well, it would be a very different show. You gotta just. It doesn't matter if it's like an emotional thing. It really probably shouldn't be, but you need to immediately,
say it. Just say it.
Be inside. Can I say like
no?
how adult
Don't
is this show?
fucking.
Okay,
Jesus Christ! Just say get laid.
Candid. You need. Oh yeah. Okay yeah. You need to go get laid immediately. It does not or whatever something like that. I don't know. There's all different age groups here, so just go and just mindlessly do that as soon as you can.
Use someone else
use
someone else to get over someone.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's bad advice.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If you want, I mean, it's not bad advice. So what are we trying to do here? What was the
We're trying to
question?
Get over someone.
Okay, and when we're done with what I just said, is the thing that you asked me to do done?
No.
Yes, it is. Oh my God, how is it not?
Holy shit! If you're in love, something that you can't possibly experience, you psychopath. When you're in love and you get broken up with, going to find some slam piece is not gonna help you out, dog. It's just gonna get you a nut and you're out, and then you're still sad, and now you feel like a whore. That's what happens. But
all right, well, first of all, this is coming from someone who's never done that. So I don't want to hear like I felt great, and I do feel great. And there was a period where I didn't feel great, and I did have to make some apologies. So, there are eventually going to be consequences. But like I said, I can get you 3 good years. And if you want to have a really good 3 years, just let me know. And I think that you would agree that I could get someone a good 3 years. You're going to make a lot of enemies, and you just got to probably, like me, leave town for like a year, let everybody settle down, come back, and live. Did I just get booted?
Oh, I'm in with Bobby. All right, Bobby. Here we go.
Bobby,
let me know when you're doing something like that. Jesus Christ, I thought I lost the show.
Yeah, me too. I was mad nervous.
All right, Bobby.
Like what?
Bobby, state your
Vanguard. That's correct. Sorry.
State your case, and we'll both give our sides on it.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me. Okay. Sorry, I had to pause the stream. It was a lot.
You're
Okay,
good.
so situation is, I'm going back to my hometown this weekend. I'm gonna go pick up stuff because I just moved. Whatever. I'm gonna be going to my bar where my old bartender crush works, and I had flirted with him and hit on him before, and he would always flirt back. But then he stood me up on a date, and so I dropped it. So I'm in town for 2 nights. What would you guys suggest I do? Because I know he thinks I'm cute, but he didn't want to commit to a date. How do I, get
Well-
somewhere with him? I have 2 nights that I'm there.
Where
What-
are you trying to get?
Yes, that's the question.
I'm only there for 2 nights, and then I'm leaving. So
Okay.
I feel like that should answer your question.
What do you? Who wants to go first? Because I have my. I'm pretty sure I'm.
I think we're in
I mean-
agreement here. Fucking go, just get it.
Just go do it.
Yeah,
Just go do it. Go to where he is. Go to where he is, and no. It's not ask him on a date. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down there and we're gonna make ourselves known, right? I would, dude. If you, yeah. If someone came down to me and just told me what the fuck was up, I'd be like, yeah, cool. I get off at this time, and I'm very, very nervous, but I'm very excited, and that would be how it would go. Tell me no.
Okay.
Tell me no.
Well, okay, Bobby kind of gave us both a layup here. All right, I'm not gonna say you give good advice, but Bobby, if you want to get what you want to get, you walk up to a fella and kind of lay it out for him, and if he doesn't do it, absolutely,
him.
That it's him, and
It's
it's
him.
not
It's
only
him.
is it him. Like the only reason I think someone wouldn't do that if you already know they're cute is because they're, bitch made, and they're just kind of freaking out, and they don't
Soft.
they're soft, and they don't go for it. So Bobby, throw that thing-a-lang around. All right, let's see what happens.
You remember what I used to ask advice for with Colt Guy? It was like, how do I flirt? How do I make a move? I've gotten
Yes.
better, but when it comes to this situation, any guidance?
Nah, that's the guidance, dog. I'm telling you, dude. I know people, I have a very good friend that if someone said that to him, they could be a 1 to a 10. He's not gonna do it. He's just not. I don't know what's gonna happen, but he'll make sure Tucker Ben, it won't happen. And there's just guys out there like that who just, they just can't pull that fucking trigger no matter who puts their finger on it. So that could be a situation for you. You know what I mean? You just gotta, even if it doesn't work out, I would say just full ego barrier it. Fuck him, it's him, and run it out.
Full
'cause-
friend. Full friend.
yeah.
But-
Yes.
Literally walk up to it's like, hey, it's me. It's like, hey, maybe talk for you don't have to walk in there, grab him by his tie, pull him in, and say I fuck, and then go from there. But you can.
Oh, that would be fucking sick, though.
But
Oh my
it
god.
would be. But in the long scheme, chat it up a little bit, be like, hey, listen, I'm here for 2 nights. Let
Oh
that
my
hang
God.
for a second, and then whatever he
Yeah.
says, then be like, you know where I'm at. You got my number. So see you later.
Damn, that's so good.
Dude,
I
my
was-
god.
I was so sold on that first part, though.
If you
If
go up to
you want
someone
to do the
and
first
say,
one
I'm-
too,
Yo, if you go up and say, I'm here for 2 nights, and like Tucker said, let that motherfucker hang,
I would
it's gonna be
panic.
crazy.
I personally would panic. I personally.
Yeah, me fucking too, dude. Oh yeah, that would be crazy. That's like a damn movie. That would be crazy.
That's the most powerful thing a woman has in her arsenal is to have it and to give it and to watch them squirm. That's amazing. So if you just throw it, like a butcher throwing a pig on a table, fucking throw that thing on there, just hold the knife above your head and chop it. You know what I mean? Let the blood splatter. Let them know, because you'll get it.
Jesus, I zoned out for like a quarter second and came back to blood spatter. I don't know.
It wasn't a great analogy, but okay, Bobby.
Thank you. I feel like Beach and chat said I united you guys, so glad to be of service.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah.
pissed how we came to a conclusion here. I guess I'll kick you out now, Dex.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Fuck you, bud.
Bye. See you, bud.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's out. All right. Thank you, Bobby. Back to the confession booth I go.
All right. Good luck. Have
Bye.
fun.
All right. Up next. That was fun. Spinning hotter. Oh,
Yeah.
spinning butter.
Just mute the stream, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What can I do for you?
Okay. It's actually a long ass story.
All right.
So I'm sorry if it takes too long, and I'm sorry if I mess up my English because I'm not from.
You're fine,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't-
You're fine, dog.
So basically, last year I started dating a girl, yeah, it was my first love, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But things weren't gonna go as a first love goes eventually, because of my parents' religion, that shit was it was destined to fall. Like I we dated for 2 months without them knowing, and when I told them, like, it was horrible, and we spent almost 4 months, um, 4 full months, just trying to get together whenever we could, and my parents. It was like a
Romeo and
war.
Juliet. Yeah.
It was a war against my parents because like they the worst thing that I can remember is like um I don't know, Valentine's Day. Yeah, on Valentine's Day, I lied to them because if I told them that I was gonna be with her, they wouldn't let me out of the house. That would literally lock me up.
Right.
So I lied to them and told them that I was gonna go to the cinema with some friends. But yeah, ended up going with her, and yeah, we had a great time actually. And it was like 4 months after we started dating, and she's told me for the first time that I love you. Like for her, it is really hard to express her feelings. So when she said it, I cried a lot because it felt,
Powerful.
yeah, it was really nice to hear that. It's also because in Portuguese we have a word for love that's a little bit more powerful than love. More, it's like amor,
Right.
and she told me I love you and all that. But when she used that word in our language, it made me like cheer up. But the thing is, that day I got home and I had my mom expecting me in my room with pictures that she took from me and that girl at the cinema,
Oh my God.
confronting me, saying that I lied to her, and I cried a lot. But like, so basically, she had been following me, and I think it wasn't the first time. So yeah, after that incident, I just spent more like 2 months in my parents' house, and uh, it came to a point that I couldn't take it anymore. So I talked with my aunt, and I asked her if I could go live with her. She said yes, and like the moment I was gonna leave the house, my parents got pissed off, like really pissed off, and they told me that if if I was to leave the house, that um, they told me some horrible things, like real horrible things. And my mom told me that now that I had decided to leave, if I wanted to stay, that she would make my life hell, and that I wouldn't be able to never see my girlfriend again, and that yeah, she would lock me up. She would take me to school, but have the van right always at the school door to pick me up and never give me any liberty. So I obviously couldn't say, so I went to my aunt's place.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got there, uh, like a normal teenager, 17 years old, that can't really control his emotions and just lost his parents, like I was unstable emotionally.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think I relied too much on my girlfriend, always asking if she really loved me and all that stuff. And apparently, all that was a burden. Not the burden, I guess, but put her under lots of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And she, after like a month, I moved out. After a month, she d- decided to break up with me, telling me that it was too much pressure, and I totally broke down. It was like 5 6 months ago
Okay.
that did happen, and yeah, so I cried a lot. I tried to end my life. I tons of terrible things happened, and yeah, but then I suddenly started to lift me up again, And a few weeks later, after we broke up, we met each other again at an anime convention called Iberanime that happened here because we had already bought the tickets a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, we met there. It was very awkward at first, but then we started talking, and we ended up staying friends.
Good.
But the thing is, throughout all this time that we are friends, I couldn't really think of her as a friend because what is a friend? A friend is someone that's there for you when you really need them. And the truth is, even though, probably I don't know if it's her fault, probably not, but like, she literally abandoned me when I needed her most. Like, I had just lost my parents, and I don't know, like, she just left me.
Right.
Well, I was still in love with her, so of course I accepted to be friends. Then, after being friends a few weeks later on, because she also was still in love with me, I think we became friends with benefits. But then again, things wouldn't work out, so we moved a step back to become friends again. And like, the other thing is that she was going to the USA this year,
Mm-hmm.
but she got injured, so she couldn't go. Then I was there for her when she needed the most. I was like the only person that went to her house to cheer her up, and yeah. But then eventually I don't know, she started being cold to me again, trying to push me away again.
Mm-hmm.
And then uh, after she just she was trying to push me away, but one random day she messaged me saying that I'm an amazing person because I could keep up with her temper. And I was like, why are you telling me this? What's happening? Then she started saying that um, she gave up on love and all that, and I get scared because I thought that we had broken up not only because I pressured her, but also because she was going to the USA, so dating someone in Portugal wouldn't be
Ideal.
ideal.
Yeah.
When she said that, I was like, "So you tried to love someone again?" But then she said, "No, yeah, I understood it." But yeah, I tried to move on, and we were friends, just friends, and we had in that group of friends I made in that anime convention, there was another girl, and like, my head was completely messed up at this time. But me and my ex, I'm not only exes, but just friends. There was no type of relationship between us, just friendship. A messed up friendship, but just friendship.
Right.
So like, one day I hooked up with that other girl, and I mean, I felt the necessity to tell my ex, but that girl asked me not to tell anyone because she was scared or some shit, and like, I wanted to respect her.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell anyone. But it turns out she herself went and told another person on the group a few weeks later, and that person in the group like
Told your
was
ex.
shocked, and she was just proud, saying that finally got laid and all that shit without me knowing anything. So like, I was struggling to keep it safe so she wouldn't. Um,
Get in
I
trouble.
don't know. I don't. It's not trouble. It's like, just I didn't want her to feel bad or something. But then she was like saying like it was some kind of trophy, and I was feeling like I had betrayed my ex, even though she was just my friend. But like, technically, I had things with her friend too, even though it was my friend. So yeah, and like, after all this time, yesterday or 2 days ago, the whole group found out because that girl told them, and now my ex was completely mad at me, and I can agree with that. Like, yeah, of course she would be mad at me because I slept with her friend. The whole group is saying that I fucked up, and I know that I fucked up, but like, I just I don't know what to do. I've been crying nonstop for all these days, and I know that no matter how sorry I am, no matter if I change, nothing, like, I will never get her back, and I still love her. And the weirdest thing is, like, she left me when I was at my worst, and she saw we being friends as she giving me a second chance.
She's
When
not a
she said
good
it,
person, bro.
I was like shocked when she said that. She used that as a trump card for me for this discussion we were having now, and I was like completely shocked. I literally said, "What do you mean a second chance?" And she said that, and when I said, "But I was literally messed up. I had lost my parents," she told me, "Oh, you knew you don't. You can't use that card. I don't. You didn't do it for me. You do it. You did it for yourself. I told you do what you want."
Bro, okay,
And
listen. Everything you've told me so far, I get where you're at. I get your mental. There's a big reason why, you don't pick who you love. And you're stuck in a shitty situation because you're in love with someone, but there's not been one point of the story where she treated you right, except for the time she said I love you in Portuguese with a magic word. I don't think she has any right to get mad at you. In the friend group, I don't know what the hell they're doing. She probably manipulated them too, but she has no right to be upset with you. She's treated you like trash, and then you decided to move on, and now she's upset. I mean, of course you're gonna sleep with one of the friends in the group. That's what you do. You sleep with people you know. You're not gonna hire a prostitute. That's how it happens. She has no right to be upset with you. She's holding a trump card above your head by just being friends with you because she knows how badly you wanted to just be friends with her. You said that yourself. She's manipulative. And you're down in the dumps, and I get that because there's a lot of chemicals in your brain that are attached to this person. And you never really left this person. This person has stayed in your life the whole time. You never really had a chance to heal. She's a constant open wound, and you've just been in that cycle, and it's not your fault. You got addicted to love heroin, and you didn't want to get cut off because you loved it. It's great. Heroin's fantastic. The problem is it's fucking toxic for you, and you're stuck in this cycle, and now it's all come crumbling down, but it was never built strong regardless. It had no foundation. This person was not good. It was good for a little bit, and then you got screwed. You got stuck in the screw cycle. And that's why everything's so bad right now, is because it was born to be bad. It was destined for this. But there's upsides to everything that happened. In my opinion, it sucks that this was the catalyst for you to get out of that house. But I'm glad you got out of this house, and the whole chat was agreeing too. Even if your parents are religious. All that activity they were doing was horrific. It was terrible. That's not how you parent. If your kid messes up, you don't shove them in a box and make them wait. That's not good parenting. And taking pictures of you is weird and, like, very intrusive. There's a reason why you're sneaking out. Because they're intrusive. And then they doubled down. And they said terrible things to you when you just wanted to get out of there. I'm glad you got out of there. And that's a huge benefit. How old are you? Oh, he just left. Hope he's doing okay. Okay. Don't know why he left. Kinda worried. We're fine, though. Anyways, huge vibe shift from me and my brother hanging out to that story. But I'm glad he got that off his chest, and I hope he listens to me. His PC was down? Oh, that's him? Add me back. All right, I'll add you back because this has been a long call, but we'll finish up. I don't know where the hell your name is, though. I don't really know how to do that. Please help me. I don't hear it. You didn't hear any of that advice? Oh, my God. I don't remember what I said, dude. I was going off the cuff. All right, listen to me, idealist. We'll do it right here because I don't know how to get you back in here. I don't know where to start. That girl was bad. She was a bad person. She didn't treat you right. And you got stuck in a shitty toxic loop over and over again. And you never left the situation, which is not your fault because you were addicted to her. But it was an open wound that never healed. And you're constantly stuck in that. and she was manipulating you. And it's not your fault that she's upset that you moved on with someone else in the friend group. Who else you going to sleep with? You're in the friend group. That's how it works. She has no right to be upset by that. And everyone telling you fucked up is incorrect, and you're doing fine. You did what you should have done. In terms of good things come out of this, you got out of your fucking manipulative, shitty parents' house. Even if they're religious. That's not how you parent. You don't lock people in boxes, and you don't take pictures of them when they're trying to get away. And then they said shitty things to you and you tried to escape. That's manipulative, and that's bad. You're doing better than you were before, and you had to go through a lot of shit, but use this as a learning step. Fucking be strong. Be strong for the next 6 months. Things are going to get a lot easier. But you got to be strong. You're going to meet someone else. Fuck that person. You've been wronged by a lot of people, but that breeds the strongest. You got this, bro. No way there's more to that story, bro. That was like a 15-minute story, my guy. There's no way there's more to that story. Even if, wherever you're at right now, listen to what I just said. That's the end of it, my guy. You gotta push through that. And fuck that person. You got screwed. I don't care if those friends don't care about you anymore. And if those friends are being shitty, those aren't your friends. And if you explain to them like I explained to it, if you explain to them like I explained it to you, they should understand. Plus, two takes two to tango. That girl in the group also made a mistake. If you don't treat women like objects, they should understand that she has a decision-making process as well. So, that's be the end of it. Up next, Jax. Oh, you know what, dude? Sorry, I'll get to you afterwards. Bryce has been here longer. Bry Weiss. I don't know if I got timed out. Bryce! Bryce. I saw you unmuted yourself. Bryce. Alright, going back to Jax. Jax.
Hello, Father. Sorry about that. There's something going on.
No, you're fine. I don't care. You weren't an issue. What can I do for you?
All right. So this story starts back in 2008. I was just a little guy, right? I was a newborn. So there was.
Whoa! Hold on. You were a newborn in 2008?
Hold up! No. There's more to it. It's starting over from the story, right? Hey.
Hi.
And there's this girl that having a baby girl, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just skip it. This girl that I like, right? I started working this summer. I turned 14, right? And I went right to work. Because why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did that.
And this girl there, I live in Maine, so that's all the way up across in America. And I was born in Arizona. We were born at the exact same hospital, working at the same place. I saw that as a sign, right?
Right.
Because the chances of that are just crazy in general, right?
Sure.
And I really like this girl, and I think she likes me back too, but I'm not 100% because I think she has a boyfriend. Other servers have said, oh yeah, no, she does, and then others haven't. So I'm in a really awkward position because I want to make a move, but I can't because I don't want to mess up.
I don't think I've never really understood that. I mean, by messing up, do you mean, first of all, you're a server at 14?
I'm actually a runner buster, so I take the food out and bring it back.
I know
so
what that is.
Much.
But okay, how old is she? 14?
Yep, 2 days older than me.
What's she doing?
Hosting, so she sits people down and whatever, blah blah blah.
Okay, you're there for the summer, dog, right?
Yep.
Don't have a lot to lose here. And if you go, I wouldn't do it. The summer's almost over. First of all, right? You're about to go back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot the shot, my guy. If she has a boyfriend, she'll tell you she has a boyfriend. It's not like it's, oh my God, how could you? You know I have a boyfriend. It's gonna be no, thank you. I have a boyfriend. I don't see any negatives here. I wouldn't be too worried about that. If you're worried that she called you an ugly piece of shit and you still want to go for it, I'd tell you otherwise. But at the end of the day, she has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. That's a good reason not to pursue a situation. But you're not positive, and you don't want to walk up to her and be like, "Hey, so are you seeing anyone?" Because obviously, then she knows you might as well just ask her out because it's the same fucking question. So just go for it.
All right, thank you, Father. I also have a question.
Yeah.
Have you taken therapy for college or something? Because you should definitely pursue that if you do.
I wanted to, but I was too stupid for it.
Ah.
I got a communications degree because you don't have to be smart for that. Fun fact. And then I took a couple therapy classes or classes on human psychology, and it's just a lot of memorization. I don't think too good. I don't read too good neither. So at the end of the day, in terms of talking someone through something, I can do it, but in terms of learning processes and how human brains work, like that's why I'm always a little nervous when people call in with really dark, deep stuff about their mentees or mentals. I meant to say psyche and mental at the same time. When they have really dark, deep things about their psyches, I can't help with that because I don't want to go in there and tinker around and then fuck it up because I know there's very strict processes that you should be taking, and I don't know those exactly. But thank you, I appreciate that. I've always wanted to do therapy because I've always thought like that's a superpower, so I can psychoanalyze anyone. That just seems really cool. But I appreciate that, and at the end of the day, who knows what happens? I might lose everything and go back to school, become a therapist.
Yep, you never know.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, Jax.
All right, then no, thank you.
Have a good
Bye.
one. Bryce, you got it together yet?
Okay, hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What can I do for you, bud?
So I just have a few questions.
Sure.
So they're completely unrelated to Down Bad, but how many grocery bags have you carried into the house at one time?
I gotta say at least like 20. I really nailed it when I was a kid, running that in. Especially if it's like the plastic bags. People don't do that anymore, but the plastic bags are easier because they have different shapes and sizes and they can mold. So when you get a bunch of arm sleeves going and you carry it straight out like that, because when I was a kid, you couldn't, like, you bring the groceries in. That was the rule in my house. Like, mom goes shopping, you go get the groceries. You're not paying for the food. So as many trips as I could take, or less trips as I could take, it was me and my brother. And we'd both like, fucking, this is going to be a one trip. Doesn't matter how many trips, how many groceries are in there, we're going to do it in one trip. So I definitely at least 20, I would say, with smaller bags, but like full on locked arms bringing that shit in. Next question.
All right.
Oh, I got rated. I never get rated. Thank you, Stray Jazz Bean, with the party of 6. Big raid moment.
All right. Now, last one. Do you ever eat the brown part of the banana?
I don't eat bananas.
You don't eat bananas?
No, but if I did, I wouldn't eat the brown part.
Okay, you are weak. Just saying, like, if you... Yeah, no, you are just weak.
Listen, here's the thing. Something you learn when you get older, right? I don't want to eat the brown part.
Yeah,
I just
because you're weak.
I don't want to do that. And
You're weak.
another person seeing me eat a banana and I don't eat the brown part, for you as an example, and they call me weak, that person means nothing to me, and they're never going to be my friend. So why should I care? And you should apply that to a lot of things in your life. If you don't want to eat the crust, don't eat the fucking crust. Who gives a shit? If someone calls you weak, they're probably not that cool of a person. If you're wearing cool new shoes and you think they're cool, someone calls you a pussy and says they're ugly, why do you give a shit? If you're not going to take their advice, why would you take their criticism?
You know what? Fair.
Fucking dunked on you! Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright, bless your heart, bud. Have a good one.
Alright, bye.
Fucking smoked him. Oh my god. Get out of here, bro. Don't talk to me about brown parts of bananas if you want to get fucking shit on. Fungus, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. What can I do for you?
So basically, I've kind of seen this girl.
Kind of?
The thing is, I have a girlfriend, and
Okay.
I don't know what to do. But the thing is, cause like recently we've been like me and the girl who I'm like kind of crushing for, we've been hanging out a lot, and I might have got a thing for her.
Okay.
And I don't know what to do.
Do you want to stay in the relationship with this girl?
Kind of not, because we just don't vibe as much as like at
How
the
long have you been
start.
dating her? How old are you? I have a lot of questions. How old are you?
I'm 16.
And how long have you been dating her?
Almost a year.
Okay. All right. Well, when you're a kid, you move on fast. Whatever the fuck. I'm not going to give you shit for that. When you become an adult, you get in a relationship. It's way more of a commitment. So just be aware of that. If you're getting in a relationship, be aware it should last more than a year if you're really jumping in and you're really putting yourself out there. But regardless,
Alright.
one of the rules Mr. Brown taught me, who was my scripture teacher in Catholic school, he said when you're in a relationship and you fall in love with someone else, there's nothing you can do. It's not the fact that, like, you're a human and you're going to fall in love with a bunch of people. That's just how it works. You run away. If you want to stay loyal in the relationship, you walk away from that person. You already made the mistake. You didn't. But whatever you're going to do, I don't care what you do, but whatever you're going to do, you're going to break up with that girl before you do anything. Because you owe it to her.
All right.
Because you made a commitment to that person. Doesn't matter who comes in and out. You know what I mean? You're not going to break her heart by being an idiot. It's your decision. So that's the only advice I want to give you. You fucked up by already being into someone else. You could have walked away. You could have stepped away. You didn't.
Yeah.
You followed your heart, and sometimes that's good, but it's not always a Disney movie. So the situation you're in could have been avoided, but we're in there now. So whatever decisions you make, she is the primary focus in the sense of saving her feelings and making sure she's okay.
All right.
All right?
But the thing is, like, she's kind of not showing interest, like, anymore.
That's
that's what I feel like.
So that's fine. Then you can break up with her. If you feel you're in the right to break up, then do it. But you don't cheat on her to get out of the relationship.
Yeah. All right.
If you don't feel like it's happening, then skedaddle. That's fine. But cheating is never an option.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Father.
No problem, Fungus. Have a good one.
Thank you.
This Fungus. Kirby, how we doing? We're speed running these today. Jesus Christ, you're loud. Hold on.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's not your fault. I have my mic all the way turned up. What can I do for you, bud?
Okay. So it's a typical I like this girl thing. So
Got it.
back backstory. So I met this girl at swim team, like the last meet and stuff. And so we were like getting along and stuff. And then school started, and she was from like another team or something. I don't know, another city. And so she came to our school somehow. And yeah, we just like had a really good connection. And she's like friends with all my friends, so it's kind of weird. Like I can't really like say something because like I don't know. It's a I don't know how to explain it.
Because if you swing and miss in front of all your friends, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What year are you? 8th grade? 7th grade?
Yeah, around 7th.
You're about to start your 7th, you mean?
No, yeah, we already started 7th.
Okay. Well, I don't know why you said around 7th. You're in 7th grade. But regardless, this is one of those things where you weigh your options. If you like a girl, depends how much you like her. And if you swing and miss, you're going to get dunked on by your friends. But if you get dunked on by your friends, you can always revert to, well, what are you guys doing to try and get a girlfriend? I always suggest that because kids will sit in their SpongeBob underwear and play Fortnite and drink Mountain Dew and then make fun of dudes at your age who are trying to have a girlfriend. And then okay, dude. Of course I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in 7th grade and I'm trying my best. And I'm going to have skills developed by the time I get to high school that you're never going to have. Verbatim, throw that at them. But I think it's always worth taking a shot.
Yeah.
But before you take a shot, get some signals first. Let's not go in blind.
Yeah.
Ask her how her day was. Go ahead.
It's not. We're like close already. Not like we're just like really good. Like we can connect, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of.
So have you flirted with her?
I wouldn't say like flirted, but I don't know.
Give her a really genuine compliment.
Okay.
Be like, doesn't have to be gross. Like, don't talk about her body, but be like, wow,
Oh no!
I really
Ew.
like your hair. Your hair looks fantastic today. Just see how she reacts. And if she blushes, if she says like, oh, shut up, it's like, oh, okay. But if she blushes, like little things like that. Did you do your eye makeup different today? Your eyes are popping like firecrackers. Don't say that. That's corny. But, compliment her eyes. And then just see how she reacts and kind of build a database of her reactions to you putting it out there. And if it's positive, then go for it.
Okay.
All right, Kirby.
Okay.
Wish you the best of luck, bro.
Thank you, Father.
Bless your heart.
Yep. Thank you, Father.
Automated John.
Hi.
Sorry for skipping you. I literally thought you were a bot, so I didn't click on you.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Your name's Automated. I just thought you're something that we put in the chat to like screen people. But anyway, what can I do for you, bud?
So I know that a lot of these are about how to acquire relationships and people who are interested in that, but I'm trying to figure out how to forget someone that you've never been in a relationship with. So, for
Ooh.
example, I have been friends with this girl for years. I think since we were both in like the single digits of age, like we were raised together and like our whole lives are intertwined. And like the kicker is that my dad is dating her mom. So now my dad sees her more than I see her. But the problem is that I've been in love with her for years at this point. And we're like the same exact person. Like we play the same games, we're in the same D&D group. We all of this stuff is just a little too coincidental to be, I guess, well, a coincidence.
Right.
But the problem is that she's been in a relationship with this guy for years. Like I gave her the advice to get into that relationship, kind of shot my own foot in that sense. But I mean, like I've met the guy. He's really nice guy. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to sabotage or ruin a relationship at all. But I just want to figure out how to stay friends with her, but also not be in love with her anymore.
Right. Okay. Tough.
Yeah,
Whatever my answer I'm going to give you, it's going to be tough for you. Okay? I want you to know that.
I want it. Give it
Okay.
to me.
Okay. Take it easy there. Pause. But in the largest sense, right? You already made a couple mistakes where, you were young and no one's going to be blamed. How old are you now?
20.
Okay, yeah, you're still young. You know what I mean? We're all idiots.
Mm-hmm.
But especially growing up with this someone, like you fell in love with her. I'm kind of glad you didn't do it early on because, a relationship at 16 is not going to last. But at the end of the day, sadly it did last with this fucking dude. But at the end of the day, it became not a question of her not liking you. It's a question of would she ever like you, which is way more devastating to the mental of not knowing if it could have happened. So that's the first mistake. I want you to learn from that. It's always better to know and shoot your shot and miss than to never know at all. Secondly, you shot your own foot. We already talked about that, hooking you up with someone else because you're just I could see myself doing that, just being like, God, I like her so much. She's being a good guy, just fucking throwing yourself, being helpful, and then finding out it was the worst thing you could have done. But in terms of getting out of this situation, you're gonna need some space. And I don't want to give Dex any. Were you here when I talked to Dex?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to give him any credit, but I don't want you to go out there and just have sex with somebody. But do everything you can to put your focus in looking at different people because you think this girl's perfect. She's a goddess in your brain, right? But there is a million different perfects in this world when it comes to people.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's not as simple. I mean, in my case, as just going out and sleeping with other people. Like I've done that.
That's what I'm saying. But in your head, this person is still the perfect person, right?
Right.
And every person you're coming up against, you're thinking it's still not her. Which is, I've been there, and it's terrible. But what you need to do is put your distance between you and her, which I know you're very intertwined in each other's lives, but maybe instead of seeing her 5 times a week, you see her 2. You know what I mean? Like, you're reinfecting yourself on the flu-based pillow. You need to give a little bit more space just so you can not forget about her, but just so you stop producing the serotonin every time you see her. It's just like a mental thing. You got to get out of it.
Right.
But 2, when you look at these other people, look for things that she doesn't have, and if they're better for you. Like, I know the D&D thing. My girlfriend's super into D&D, and I don't play it. My girlfriend's...
You gotta do it.
I know, you're telling me. It's like right up my alley.
A down bad D&D stream? Dude, come on.
I know, okay. But my girlfriend, she's a lot of things that I'm not. Like, she's very nerdy in the sense that she, like... I thought I was getting lucky because I was like, oh, she's nerdy. Cool, we can talk about nerd things like Portal 2. And then she's, like, bringing up lore about Portal 2 that I've never even touched. She knows every superhero, collects comics. Like, she's in deep. And, of course... one that's intimidating too. Like I was just like, I don't know if that's exact. Like what? That's not perfect, but it is. It's a different kind of perfect, and it's a fucking fantastic. I just was tunnel vision because I thought I knew what I liked, and I thought I knew that was gonna be perfect for me. And I'm not saying this is gonna fix everything, but it's definitely gonna help. It's definitely gonna heal some symptoms of being lovesick.
Yeah, I mean, like we don't see each other often. Like she lives all the way out in California. So does my dad. I moved all the way out to Florida for college. So
Damn.
The last time I saw her was like 2020 Christmas, and it's weird. We went back to
still
like
in
my
deep
old...
like that.
Well, we went into my old hometown, all the way out in like the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, in a place called like I can remember, but we were there, and it was a little bit of like a cold start where we were kind of standoffish. Like I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah,
you haven't
exactly.
seen me in years. Hi, how's it going? But like. We were in the house where I was practically raised, where we were both practically raised, joint family dinners and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, all these feelings came floating back. And I was like, oh no. And then she was like, oh, hey, yeah, I think my boyfriend's going to come driving up for like Christmas Eve. And I'm like, okay. That hurts.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got reinfected.
Mm-hmm.
And goddamn, my guy, that's just going to make it worse and worse. You got to kind of turn and run.
Yeah, I know.
To quote the Magic Man from Adventure Time, turn and push. Just fucking duh. It's on a delay, but turn, look away, focus on the next steps. You're also only 20, and you have a lot to learn, and things are going to come at you fast. I mean, what are you, a junior?
Let's go with, I don't know. I get like 1 week of summer break every like...
Oh, okay, so you're on like a credit system kind of thing?
And it's like an accelerated tech school type thing.
Okay. But still.
Yeah, so we don't do school years. It's just like, ooh, congratulations. You now have your associate's degree.
Like prestiging in Call of Duty. You're just getting levels. You're like, oh, cool. All right.
Exactly, yeah.
But regardless, my guy, just keep your head on your shoulders. Keep your eyes open. These feelings will fade if you let them. I don't want to say distract yourself, but look for the good in other people, and you will find it. But right now, you're kind of hooked up on something that's, like, you've built it up so much in your head that it's kind of an issue. That will start to deconstruct if you listen to what I said.
Yeah, okay.
All right, bud?
Yeah.
We've all been there. I've been there. And I wish you the best of luck. I've gotten out of it. I think you can too. I'm a pretty weak person.
Oh, no. Let's be positive about ourselves.
Well, no. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. There's a difference.
That's also good.
I have very low willpower. I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and eat a pie. Like, I'm just a piece of shit when it comes to that. But,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm emotionally mature. I understand other people's emotions really well. And I can tell a funny joke. And that's the end of it. So I know it. Anyways, don't make me hype myself up. Have a good one, Automated John. Bless your heart.
Me too.
All right. Probably last one. Sleepy Salad. Oh, no, not Sleepy Salad. That's the screener. Henry Chewbacca Jenkins. What a name.
Hey, it's me again. What's up?
What up?
Hold on, let me just mute the stream. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. What can I do for you?
You might not remember me, but I'm the guy with the Shrek Theater thing.
The what?
Oh, you don't remember? Okay.
No, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
The Shrek Theater.
How would I not remember you, Pimp?
Hey, I'm here for I have two things, all right? Let me see if I can make it quick. I have another achievement and an advice. I need help.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hear first?
We'll end on good. We'll end on the achievement. Let's get the advice out first.
Alright, so I'm talking to this girl, and we both agreed on things being casual, but lately I've been catching like heavy feelings on this girl, alright?
Alright.
And I don't know what to do.
Okay. Is it gonna ruin the friendship?
Honestly,
do you think you could stop it?
Honestly, I think I can, actually.
All right.
It's just that, I don't know, I just want to talk to you. That's why.
Well, I'm just saying. Like, Doug, at the end of the day with this girl, that's a very common problem, but a lot of guys suck because, and I've been there too, but when you're in a friendship with a girl and you start catching feelings, you can't imagine just being friends with them, and that's the issue. That's when you got to run away. But if you can just put the fucking mental effort in, just see her as a friend, because this is a different situation. You both agreed just to be friends. So now it's on you if you catch feelings. You can't get mad at her. You know what I mean? Like, she's not fucking leading you on. We set it up straight. So if you can have the mental fortitude to do it, do it. And if you can't and it gets way worse and you're in deep and you can't imagine being friends with her, you might as well shoot the shot at the end of the day because you're going to have nothing. Might as well have a little something if you get nothing. But right now where you're at, fucking focus up, dog. Eyes up here. Just try and cook through. And then also focus on other, other pursuits in the meantime. So you can kind of...
I mean, yeah. I have I'm thinking like two things to like resolve this issue. One of them is, your advice, just run away. Or two, use your brother's advice and sleep with other people, which I'm planning on doing right now.
Okay, you don't have to... Okay. As long as they're aware you don't want a relationship, it's fine.
Yeah.
But you're not hurting people to make yourself stop hurting.
Oh, no.
That's what fucking serial killers do.
Some shit.
That's serial killer. Yeah, exactly. So
make
sure they know the situation before you go into it, and then you're fine. But don't steal people's shit. You know what I mean? Don't steal their fucking niceness because you needed to get out of a situation.
Yeah.
All right. And then
Thanks, dude.
what's the conquest that you did?
Conquest. Okay. For context, I am 20.
Got
20
it.
now. All right. So this isn't illegal or some shit. Okay. So I moved into this new apartment complex. Hold on. Let me just check if my roommate's here.
Whatever you're gonna say, it can't be too fucking dirty, dog.
Oh, damn. Okay. Let me see if I can keep it PG. All right. So I moved into this new apartment. And at the same day I moved in, there's also this woman from the south. She's Southern.
All right.
And we just celebrated on moving in. We were like friendly and stuff. And it ended up doing,
How old is she?
42.
All right, my guy. There you go.
Yes, that's another achievement for me, dude.
Hey, I remember on my dorm, there was this kid who was just slanging it. Like, he was just putting it anywhere it would be placed. And we were all just, like at the dorm, you have to check in. Like, you have to show your ID. And he brought this lady home at like 9 at night. We all thought it was his mom.
Oh my god.
And it wasn't his mom. And we're all like, hey, man. She was pretty. She was a beautiful woman. But we were just like, he was like 18. We were like, oh, okay,
really?
dude.
Oh my
Yeah, he was a freshman. We were in the dorms. And we were just like, the next morning, she went out. And I was like, who's that? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, oh, my God. No fucking way.
Yo.
So, listen, dude. I have no problem with getting with, the older ladies. They need it, too. Everyone needs love. So.
Yeah, also, I got called out for, like, the Shrek Theater on Instagram because I was waiting for you to post that. And, I don't have, like, pictures of the MILF and I in bed. It's just that her and I in a restaurant because she took me in a really good restaurant.
We're not, without her permission, don't put anyone on blast, dog.
Nah, I'm just saying.
All right, my guy. Well,
Hey.
bless your heart.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're doing great. Just be smart, all right?
Yes, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a good one,
Have
bud.
a good night.
All right. This stream was intense. I'm mentally drained, but we're doing our raid now. Also, remember, I'm going to start doing a special podcast where I respond to you guys' text messages, and if you want to send in more emails, we'll take them. The email's in the link tree, but make sure it's concise. Don't send me I'm not going to read it if it's 3 pages. But if you need advice, you're not getting in the queue, or you also just are too afraid to talk, let a brother know. And I'll try my best to read it, and then we'll send it out the other way.